FNAF World Nuzlocks aren't a new thing. Plenty of people have done it before, but specifically FNAF World Refreshes Nuzlocke is insane. They've added plenty of quality of life features that make the game so much easier and so much better, but some of the features that they've added have made this Nuzlocke so impossibly difficult. And I want to walk you through my entire journey of my FNAF World Nuzlocke. So, I mean, y'all get y'all snacks, y'all get everything that y'all need. Y'all get cozy, man, because it's going to be a long journey. So when starting the Nuzlocke, you already have the second row unlocked for you. And I'm going to be running the entire second row at the beginning, just because if you don't know, every character you go down, they gain 20 HP. So the characters on the second row are already at a pretty good HP to start off with. So the first thing I do is run to the left and grab Auto Hot Cheese, which is a new chip that they added that just gives you hot cheese throughout the fight, which is honestly really good for a beginner chip just to get off the bat. Now this is where it gets real. Now I start grinding money. Now in FNAF World Refresh, they make it really easy to grind money, specifically with the time bonus. However quickly you finish a fight in FNAF World Refresh, whatever the timer is below, it will give you that amount of tokens in the game. So just beating every enemy as quickly as possible will give you so much money. But with that money, we buy 4 bites, we buy the 3 bees, and we also buy the med pack. Now it's pretty obvious why I bought the bees. They do really good overtime damage, just slowly chipping away at the enemies. It's honestly a really big help for the beginner bosses. And the med pack I bought because we have no healers on the team. From being the entire second row, just them having good HP is why I chose them, but none of them have healing moves. And the last little bit of preparation that I do before fighting our very first boss is grabbing head start speed. Our very first boss though is Auto Chipper, specifically because he's guarding head start strength and head start defense, which could round out all of our chips. Now the boss fight was a wash, as you can clearly see, and we reap our rewards of head start strength and head start defense. And we don't stop there, we keep trekking along, with the next boss fight being Toe Cap, which is actually he's guarding the snow area. Now having all the phantoms at the very beginning of the game is kind of devastating for all these bosses. They are all getting absolutely washed. Now for all you astute viewers out there, you would notice that the enemies also have bites. Now they can use whatever I can use, bees, med packs, whatever I can use, they can use. Now specifically this one bite makes this entire Nuzlocke insanely stupid difficult. There's 2 actually, as a matter of fact there's 2, but the first one that we run into is the Grim Reaper. Now the Grim Reaper, if you don't know, if you've never played FNAF World, the Grim Reaper has a % chance of killing you. I'll go ahead and throw the percents up on screen, but whenever I'm fighting him, it kind of feels like it's a 100% chance. Now the bites aren't only just locked to enemies that are in the overworld, they also have them on boss fights. Now you can kind of see where this is all kind of like adding together. So if you were to fight a boss fight that would naturally take longer than an overworld fight, they would have more of a % chance, more times to try and insta kill you. Now that's a really big problem, a really big problem that we can't do nothing about, because there is not a single chip in the game. Well, there is block unscrew, right? There's block unscrew, but that cannot help you from being absolutely insta killed by these Reapers. They will kill you no matter what. Nothing at all can change that. You will always die to a Reaper if he insta kills you, no matter what. Now not every single enemy has every single bite. What I mean by that is, in the grassy area they can only have bees and med packs. In the snow area they have the Reapers, the bees, and the med packs. And then once you get back to the lagoon, for some reason they don't have Reapers anymore. So Reapers can only be found in certain spots. Now that means that some areas are actually safe spots where there are no Reapers. No matter how many enemies you fight, they will never have a Reaper. Now this is a good thing. So if you want to grind or do something, there's specific areas where you won't get any Reaper encounters. But that's all for later. Right now we have to fight the Bouncer. Now the Bouncer is a early game killer. He's really strong, even for the Phantoms, and me being, I would probably say pretty over leveled. He's honestly kind of crazy. So in this fight, we actually do end up losing Phantom Freddy, he is so good in Fnaf World Refresh. He is amazing. He was definitely the best on the team, but we just so happen to lose him. We also lose Phantom Mangle in the process and Phantom Foxy. Now, funnily enough, the Reaper is targeting Phantom Chica, and Phantom Chica was the only person to make it out of that fight alive, which is honestly kind of crazy. But those are our first 3 deaths. We gotta bear that, and we just gotta keep trucking along. And with that devastating loss, the new main team is now Withered Bonnie, Phantom Chica, Phantom Balloon Boy, and JJ. And to add on even further to the loss, I got some random glitch that glitched me into a tree and I couldn't escape, and I had to reset my game. So right here you see me equip the entire first row as my main team. The reason I'm doing this is because we are going to do the make or break moment in the Nuzlocke. That is auto shield. We're using the entire first row as fodder to try and get auto shield. Now, luckily for me, I just ran, and then I got into one encounter, but luckily I got away instantly, and I'm successfully able to grab auto shield with no casualties. Beautiful. I lied, Bonnie died on the way back. And to not stop on the upgrades, I went ahead and went to the circus pretty early on in the game and went ahead and bought the UFOs. Also, Freddy died. And we finally got our first encounter, that being Withered Foxy, which honestly is a pretty good pickup. He's part of the main team now. Now I'm going to go buy the last UFO. We ran into an encounter that killed Withered Chica, Toy Freddy, and Foxy, which we lost 3 characters, and when I put up to the booth, I didn't even have enough money for the UFO. And at this point in the Nuzlocke, I need more characters. We only have 2 spares if 2 more people were to die. Go ahead and make that 1 more, make that 0 more. Luckily, to counter those 2 losses, we got Withered Freddy, which is also another really good pickup, and we're making the Wither team. It's pretty cool. And while grinding, Phantom Balloon Boy just so happened to get hit by a Reaper. Okay, too many characters are being lost now. We've lost too many to count. So now I think it's about time we start grinding up some characters, because this is getting out of hand. Our first grab was Shadow Freddy, who instantly died to a Reaper, but that's okay. He only had insta kill moves. Our next grab was actually really good, which was the Paper Pal. While grinding, I forgot that the enemies could also have the bomb. That one bomb wiped my entire team. Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Foxy, Paper Pals, blown to smithereens. That's right, they lived it. I don't know how they lived it, but they lived it, dude. So that other bite is the bomb. Now it can just wipe your entire team like that. I don't know what blessing my team had, but they lived it. They lived the bomb. I don't know how, but they did it, man. I'm so proud of them. I have no words. Like, we need to grind characters and fast. And right after this amazing clutch, Paper Pals died. But I kept going on and I noticed something. See, the Paper Pals, even though they're dead, they still get targeted as if they were still alive. So if we were to put 1 character and leave the other 3 as dead teammates, that would lessen the risk of grinding for characters. And I won't lie to y'all, I grinded for a while, so I will go ahead and show y'all the end result of what happened with that amazing discovery. Less characters than you were thinking, right? Because all of them died to Reapers. Every single one of them. And it has to end on Nightmare Foxy, because the rest of those characters I have to grind at the circus. I cannot get them anywhere else. And this team that I have is nowhere even near being able to go to the circus. To cut a long story short, everyone slowly fizzled out till it was just left to 4 people. That being Withered Bonnie, the Marionette, Phantom Marionette, and Withered Freddy. Everyone else got insta-killed by Reapers, and the only way to progress was by going to the circus. And nobody could handle the circus, man. Like, they were all too weak. And while yes, I know maybe one of y'all will say in the comments, yeah, I could have used gift boxes on the Marionette. I'm actually pretty sure that it works. But I don't want to win that way. I kind of feel like it's cheating, and it just kind of defeats the purpose of the Nuzlocke. So I mean, that's how my best run yet has gone in the FNAF world Nuzlocke. I mean, if y'all like the video, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and do all the good stuff on the channel, man. I love you guys, and I truly do hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace out.